Hey, what's going on, Fuego? My thoughts on Apple. Apple. Hope you're still over there with me. Okay, so we take a look at the daily. I mean, it's obviously very strong. It broke this high right here, and that's really the move that it made. It's hitting some resistance, and on the daily, the momentum is supporting the move up. And what are we looking at? We're up 42 cents right now. Looking at the 60 minutos, momentum's still strong in the 60. I mean, we're in a flag right here. So breaking 146.84, that flag triggers and it's a move up, and it looks like it already broke, so you won't get a shot to go into there. So I mean, you have to elaborate a little more on what my thoughts are. What are your thoughts? What are your intentions? Is it are you asking me what I think about it for a long-term investment or for a trade, or are you looking for an entry today? Nope, there we go. Party started. I didn't even see that take off like that. So I'm going to be watching the market. I'm actually looking to take some directionals today. Try to get a feel for what the market does over here. I'll probably be on and off the phone because that crazy dude I always talk to, he's in the middle of blowing up his account. But we are going to watch. I'm watching that 30-second. I think I'm watching that 30-second. What the hell is it? There it is. Okay, so we got a flag on the 30-second building right now. I might just take that flag, try that out. Waiting for a break on that flag. $501.81 is the break on the flag at this point. Here we go. Go, daddy, go. Taking one off right here, moving the rest to a stop, break even stop. That looks like it's another flag building. No, that's ugly. That retrace is too much. I'm going to probably get stopped out on the rest of my position. Here he goes, crazy guy. And the 5 minute, I mean,
Going down?
yes, the 5 minute,
Okay.
I mean, we just have one bar. We're not in it that long. Could be a flag on the 2 minute. Momentum still strong on the 2 minute. Looks like it's rolling over a little bit on the 1 minute. Let's see if that 30-second makes a double top right here.
What's the high of the day? 88.
Yeah.
Shit. I mean, I want to be under 4,500, dude. I don't like this.
Well,
What?
we shall see, Bubby. 488. Yeah, that's the high of the day. What am I looking at over here? There's a 30-minute chart. We might get a dragonfly on that 30-minute. That might, that's what I'm looking for right now.
That bearish or bullish?
That would be bearish. That would be an inverted hammer.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
And it looks like it might be working its way down there.
I just want to be under 4,500.
Well, I mean, you keep saying it, but it doesn't mean it's going to happen.
We're almost
Yeah.
there. Yeah. Oh, you fucking cocksucker. You piece of shit. There it is. Let's go.
That 5 minute still looks like it could be a bear flag, but that sell-off is getting a little aggressive on it. Actually, it's not even a healthy bear flag. Actually, I'd say it's a little too.
I see the 5 minute really extended, dude.
Yeah. It might be. I was saying it might be a bull flag, but the trade off was a little bit aggressive. Although you could count that gap, but I think we're pushing for a gap fill.
I mean, Amazon's down. That's never good. Tesla just went negative.
Yeah. I mean, but we're not even into the market. 10 minutes.
You already got 2 trades off, right?
Well, I've got one trade off that I nailed 175 a contract, and then I got blown out at a break even on the rest of the position. I just got a third off.
I can't believe you're going long this market, dude. I'm so disappointed.
I'm not going long the market. I went long a setup. The setup said take the trade, so I took the trade. And it worked out. I mean, I'm paid for the day. Now we're in consolidation on the 30-second. Momentum is dropping off. The 1 minute momentum is dropping off. The 2 minute. What's that?
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
The 2 minute momentum is dropping off. Well, it's just starting to roll, actually, the 2 minute momentum. Once we see that 5 minute momentum roll, then we know that we might have hit the highs. I like how the 30-minute bar looks right now, but
175.
We still have.
So we're at 180 right now. If we stay flat, 185.
That's a really nice dragonfly on the 30-minute. So, I mean, but we have 22 minutes. I would rather see this happen after the halfway mark on the 30-minute bar, because at 15 minutes, that bar is going to change direction. And I'm afraid that it's just going to chew up that tail and make a move up. But,
and close some out. I'm at $1.75 right now. Minus 0.4, 3,000. So I'm at a $4,000 loss, right? A little more. Should I take it?
That's your call, man. I mean, I don't like. I mean, you have your whole portfolio riding on this. I mean, that makes me uncomfortable. I mean, I'm not into crapshoots. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, when you look at the daily, we popped up way over that Keltner. So.
Yeah. I mean, as you say, the market could be irrational for quite some time.
Yeah, it can. But, I mean, this is kind of telling me that you're looking at a 475 number.
The Keltner price just went up by 6 points.
Yeah.
5 points.
So yeah, so you're looking at 477. So that's 25 point turnaround. Yeah, here we go. We're pushing back up, but that's good. I'd rather it pushed up right now because if it tests that high, um, halfway through that 30-minute bar, it's very likely that it's going to turn around, go the other way.
Amazon just went up. Fuck.
Yeah, well, things are going to move minute by minute. It looks like the 1 minute's creating a divergence. I don't like that 2 minute though. It's getting very positive. That 2 minute momentum is still bullish. Big divergence on the 30 and 1 though, but the 5 minute is.
You think the Democrats could be bringing the markets up just to save face?
No, I think this is just regular trading. I don't. Yeah, you know, I don't think that any politicians have the ability to move the market other than talk it up. You know, if they could talk it up.
Pelosi's husband runs a hedge fund.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot of scrutiny in that. You know.
Fuck, Dave.
Yeah, we're breaking the high. I mean, there's a divergence on the 1 minute, but the 2 minute is very positive.
Holy shit, dude! I'm at 240 right now. Fuck.
Divergence on the 30-second. Give it another 4 minutes. I think this might turn around. You know what? That 5 minute is very bullish. What do we say the high was? 507? Yeah, considering what the futures did this morning?
27 points. So that's 27 at 86 is 113.
113, yeah. That I'm thinking that's the top. And that's another 8 points. Too many fucking gaps, man. This thing's got to turn around. If not today, tomorrow.
How high do we go today is a question.
Yep. I mean, if we stay 113 or below it, you'll be looking good.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's losing steam right here.
They're so juicy, bro. 240. Come on, man.
The Dow's not ripping. Yeah, you know, so the composite's moving up aggressively. The Russell's not moving up aggressively. You know, we got mixed markets, so it's not orderly trading. It's not unreasonable to expect a turnaround.
Jesus Christ. 250, bro, these options, Dave. Yo, they're juicing them up, huh?
Yeah, whenever it moves up, they're going to juice it up because you're going through this emotional turmoil and everybody else is, so they're trying to get the most they can out of this.
Fuck. What's the high of the day? 568. We're about to break it again. Shit.
Or bounce off of it.
Yeah.
It's a good place to look for a turnaround. What do we got? 2 minutes? Yeah, I think this thing turns around in the next 2 or 3 minutes.
Jesus. Dude, they're really bringing this up, man, these options. Fucking juicing it, man. Jesus Christ. We need the Taliban to attack or something.
Yeah, we do. We need a terrorist attack. Or maybe Biden can start talking. Everybody will realize what a dope he is, and that'll bring the markets down.
Who, Biden?
Yeah.
I just think that they have invested interest right now to make markets go up, dude. And I think they're going to do whatever the fuck they can to prop the markets up.
Yeah, but yeah, you know, the Treasury's got to be buying.
Amazon just went negative. Good. All right, good. I like that. Tesla just went negative. Good. Let's go, baby.
Yeah, if those sell off, that's going to drag the market down. So, yeah, and here we are at the 15-minute.
Indicators, bro. Tesla and Amazon, honestly.
Yeah, they have weight.
Come on, baby,
It's
let's
a good
fucking
move.
go. Come on. Fucking dragonflies my ass, bro. Just watch Amazon, Tesla, and Apple. No, I'm just kidding, Dave. You know I love you.
Yeah, wonderful.
Come on, just go under 500. That's all I need. Please. Please. Yeah.
Yeah,
You seen a picture?
yeah, you sent me a picture of her. Yeah, you don't want to send me a picture. I got the hots for brunettes.
Oh, why? What are you gonna do to it? Sick fuck.
I'll start stalking her. Yo, see, that's what I said. Look, we went through the halfway mark of the 30-minute, and now we're at
What
a
do you think of that?
dragonfly.
Alright.
It's going the right way. So now
Okay,
we
that's
look
it.
at
Forget that. I'm
we
telling you
look
about
at
pictures.
we look
This is
at
your picture.
halfway between the gap. So right now we're saying we'll probably bounce off around 93. Yeah, you know, and if we could break through that 93, yeah, that
Which
93.
gap you're looking at the gap at basically the high of the day yesterday?
No, I'm looking at the close to the open. You know, and it's a general area, man. It's not on a gnat's ass, but I'd say 92.23 if you want to be on a gnat's ass with it.
I'm coming back.
Yeah.
Fucker.
Relax. I mean, you can't move down without moving back up. Just, I mean, we got to see how this
Now's
30-minute bar closes.
Yeah. What is that? 15 minutes? 14 minutes?
13 minutes.
Let's see. 185 minus 0.4. Right now I'm at a $4,300 loss total.
All right, it's not a killer.
Basically my month's.
Your month's take.
Yeah, just
all right, cool. Yo, better you give back market money than capital. You know.
It's dude, this thing changes, bro. Fucking.
Oh, really? The prices change?
You have no clue, bro. It's at 195, $2 right now. Bro.
Yeah, I have a great clue.
205. Dude.
Yeah, it's pushing up. You know. I mean, the momentum's not really rolling around on the 5-minute, so I'm not that encouraged. It's rolling around on the 2-minute, but everything's got to start somewhere. God. But this baby might be giving us the finger, man. We might be getting. We'll just see how
going
this.
Up or going down?
It's giving us a bare finger, so it would move up. It would be a bullish move, if it happens. I mean, right? It hasn't, but it looks like it's going to. Depends on where this 2-minute closes.
I mean, the fact that
no finger, no finger. So
the fact that we're above 4,500, honest to God, dude.
Well, 45 would be like the support, but it's kind of just dancing around that right now. This is another fight for the bull. I mean, I don't like that we got 11 minutes left in this fucking thing. Ate up its tail.
Almost at the highs.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty strong bar on the 5-minute, and we got a minute left. If this doesn't turn around,
Amazon just went negative. Come on, baby, let's go.
I think Tesla has more weight.
No, Amazon is NASDAQ. Tesla is the S&P.
S&P.
Sure.
I think Amazon is on the S&P also.
No. It's NASDAQ.
Well, it trades NASDAQ, but I think they carry it on.
Oh, you mean, is it a part of the S&P? It could be.
Yeah.
Can you be on the NASDAQ and also be in the S&P?
Yeah, those are just indexes. They're listed, both Tesla and Amazon are listed on the S&P, aren't they? On the NASDAQ, aren't they? But they're included in the indexes.
Oh, right. Why wouldn't it just be part of the S&P 500? Oh, nice. Back to 175. Dude, if we can just keep doing this, Dave, back and forth, I'm just going to erode fucking Theta. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. So
I'm okay, dude, just hanging around here all fucking day, bro.
see, this is very encouraging because this is pretty aggressive, this
all
sell-off, and we got
day,
10 minutes
bro.
left on that 30.
Come on, baby.
I'll tell you what, if we have that dragonfly on the 30 and it breaks the bottom, I'm taking a directional to the downside.
What, 96.41?
Yeah, if we break that low.
So hold on, what would today's red bar would be under 97? That's all I want. I just want need today to be a red bar, dude.
Okay, I'll call the stock gods and let them know what you want.
Thank you.
You bet. Yo, I'm here to please, dude.
500. It's
Yo,
just going back and forth, bro.
yeah, it looks like a head and shoulders on the 1 minute.
The bearish or bullish?
That's bearish. That's the end of a trend, end of an uptrend. But I mean, that's
Amazon negative. Come on, baby.
That's
Every time
counting.
Amazon-
Go ahead.
Every time Amazon goes negative, we see some fucking selling.
Yeah, it's fighting back. Yeah, it looks like we're
I know,
range
I
bound
know.
right now.
I know.
So now it's a matter of if we break the high or if we break the low. This is just a consolidation pattern. We got to wait and see which way it goes.
I'm okay with that, dude.
Yep. What's the price on that spread right now?
They're heavy, $2. It shouldn't be $2 though.
Yeah, but they were higher. So yeah, you know, the theta is kicking in.
210. They were also at 175 a minute ago, dude.
And we were also lower. But yeah, you know, the longer it takes, the less juice you're going to see in them. You get past that 12 o'clock and you'll start seeing it taper off pretty aggressively.
You don't think we hit the spread today, do you?
How far are we away? You're like better than 30 points away, and
27.
I mean, a 45-point day has not been that uncommon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But typically happens like pre-market, doesn't, you know, right?
No.
I don't want to talk about it. All right, well, we're 190 right now.
I'm glad you're not emotional.
I'm an idiot, Dave. I have it all on the line, bro. I have a reason to be emotional.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's not going to help you. You need to keep a clear head. You need to be calm and cool.
Shit.
Yeah, we're still consolidating. I mean, the fear is where it breaks. I mean, I don't know, man. What do I think? What's your question? What do I mean, or what do I think?
No, yeah. What are you looking at? I'm saying, which chart are you looking at?
I'm looking at the 5-minute chart right now, and you know, we're just range bound, right? So
definitely.
Okay, yeah. So if we break to the upside, we're going to get that aggressive move, you know, to the upside.
No doubt.
If we break to the downside, we should close that gap. I mean,
but we're so extended, dude, on the 5-minute. We're extended on the 60-minute. We're extended on the fucking 30-minute. Every fucking bar is. Every. Shit.
Oh, my goodness, it opened up.
5. So you think if we break 5, we're going much higher?
If we break, well, if we break the high, yeah. Well, I mean, if we break the high, all indications say it's going to keep moving to the next resistance. I mean,
which is what? 38.
I think there was a 17, right?
I don't remember. Yeah. Jesus, dude. I mean, the Dow's going down. Why can't the S&P shit the bed, dude? And what's holding the Nasdaq up, honestly? Facebook? The fuck?
I mean, Apple's up. Google's up. Microsoft's up. And that's all I'm looking at, really.
Come on, baby. Under 500, please. Jesus Christ. Why does it have to be one way or another big? Why can't it just be a flat day?
I'm hoping these are rhetorical questions. I really don't have an answer for you. I mean, you know, it's an up day because more people buy. It's a down day because.
No, I know, but you said if it breaks the 5, we're going much higher.
Yeah. Well, no, I said if it breaks the 5, we will go into the next resistance.
Yeah.
Right now, the 2-minute is kind of getting to fair value. I'd like to see it make a slightly overvalued move up, and then it'll kind of indicate that there's more of a trade-off coming.
So we basically want to see a candle to the upside with a down bar, big down bar, right?
Yeah,
that
exactly. Yeah, we want a tail to the upside.
Tail to the upside, right? Exactly.
Right.
Oh, come on, man.
I mean, have you decided how far you're willing to take this risk?
I'm risking it all, dude.
Yo, dude.
What am I gonna do, bro?
Hey, if it was me, I'd take this hit, just preserve my capital, and stay in the industry.
Well, I'm watching, bro.
All right, cool. Well, you just said you were risking it all.
I know, but it's not going to escape. You know what I'm saying?
Or okay, get out from under you.
Like $2-3. $3, I'm out.
All right, cool.
We're at 195 right now.
All right, so that's just what I just want you to have something in your head. The 30-minute is entirely overextended. The 60-minute is slightly overextended.
205. This is so juiced up, bro.
Yeah. Well, they're doing that to keep you in, you know, or you know.
When will it after 12?
Yeah, it'll really start dropping off after 12.
Or we just need a shellacking.
No, it'll start dropping off after 12. I mean, you saw that yesterday. The daily is overextended also, man.
Everything is. Show me one bar that's not overextended.
Hey, it wouldn't surprise me if we closed at 477. And if that doesn't happen, I would not be. Then I think that this is what the day looks like. You know what I'm saying? I think that like if you look at a daily bar right now, it'll close like this, or it's going to trade down to that 77 mark. But I think I'm more inclined to say that we're going to close like this.
Above 500?
At the 501. And then tomorrow we're going to come down to that.
That's sick because I don't want to stay in this thing with Netflix, you know, up. Chances are I'm probably going to close it out today.
When's Netflix announced?
Tonight.
Oh, yeah? I don't think Netflix is going to have an impact on the market. I think Netflix is going to have an impact on Netflix.
It might be a precursor though to the other FANG names.
Yeah, look, I don't like the position you're in, obviously, but looking at the market, my bias would be that tomorrow we close, we tag that 47 476.
Bro, you've been saying that for fucking 4 days now. Eventually, you're gonna be right.
Yeah, exactly. And that's it, and that's how I trade, man. That's why I'm not doing what you're doing. That 30-minute bar looks good again.
Dave, I had my out yesterday. I should have taken it. I took it before. I was in the same spread as you, the 365s, Dave, and I had a lot of contracts. Okay. Only that one would have been tagged, and I would have been max loss, which would have been 50.
Yeah, I understand that, but look, I got to tell you, there was
but I sold it right. I sold it before. I should have done the same fucking thing.
Yeah, there was nothing in that would have led me to believe that take that. You know, there was nothing. I mean, I can't say dick to you because there's nothing at that time. There was nothing that would have made me take that trade. Everything looked very negative. Oh, you sending me pictures of your girl, dude?
No, I just did.
Yeah, she's a pretty woman. You better hope she doesn't figure you out, dude. Otherwise, she's gone.
She's already figured me
Oh, really? And she's staying? Must be the kid.
out.
Nah.
I don't know. We always got problems, bro.
Yeah, everybody has problems, dude.
Yeah.
The key is, do you have laughs? Do you guys laugh together?
We haven't in a while, dude, unfortunately.
Really? Well, you know what, man?
Lots changed since the baby was born.
Yeah, dude. Big time.
But anyways, we'll talk about that another time.
Yeah.
I'm at $1.85 right now. $1.90.
Yeah. This bar, the 30-minute bar, is closing, and that's really not a bad bar. I would have been happier if it closed, in the red. But
30-minute.
Yeah, the 30-minute. I mean,
30.
And the tail is not that long. But just watch for a break of the low of the day. I'm even going to take that. What's that? You don't have to let me go, man. I mean, I don't mind watching you. Watching.
Yeah,
No, watching the market with you. Very funny.
What were you saying? You're going to take it directional under 96
or
above 5?
No, I don't think I'll take it directional to the upside. Everything's too extended. But I would take it directional to the downside at the 96.41.
Come on, baby. So I'm at 180 right now. There's 175 on these options. 1.75 minus 0.4 times 3,000.
The Russell's selling off, man. Just closed its gap. The composite.
Amazon's selling off hard, bro.
Yeah, the composite looks like it's going to close its gap. The problem is that the S&P is a little stronger than the other markets.
Tesla just went negative. That's part of the S&P. Like, really negative.
Yeah.
Almost down 1%. Come on, baby. This is it, dude. There's no steam, bro. There's no fucking steam.
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly right. There's no. And that's because the S&P is strong.
Earnings. They need earnings, like, for these stocks, bro. Everyone's waiting for clarity, dude. You know.
Yeah.
I just don't know who the fuck's been buying. This is what bothers me. Who is bringing these markets up? Algorithms?
Nah. It's not aggressive enough. This is retail traders just doing silly trades.
Well, I've been posting on these message boards fucking last 2 days, scaring the shit out of people. So. I
don't think that'll work.
500. Fuck.
The S&P, the composite is at a little bit of support right here, and if it breaks through it, it'll go and close the gap. The only thing I don't like is the S&P is so strong that if everything closes the gap and turns around, the S&P is going to run.
Yeah, it's running right now.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yep, there it is, motherfucker.
Yeah, it just broke the trend line.
Yeah.
But that's okay. It's still got to break the high for it to be a problem. It might just go up, test the high, and then turn around. But
it's just bringing in the suckers.
On the 2-minute, it broke the trend line.
Tesla and Amazon are down. Apple's up, though. So annoying, dude.
Looks like it's putting in a flag on the 1 minute, a bull flag.
I don't want to hear that.
And it's struggling with the trend line, struggling to get above the trend line on the 2-minute.
Fuck. Oh my god, dude. Why can't it be under 4,500? There's no steam, dude. I'm telling you, this market's going to sell off hard. Amazon, Tesla. What else? Netflix down. The fuck? What's holding up the composite, dude? Is it Google and Facebook? Must be.
I'm not looking at the sectors right now.
What do you think about this Bitcoin ETF?
I'm not into Bitcoin, man. I mean, there's trading opportunity, but I wouldn't look at it as an investment. I still think that it's destined to be a failed industry, and it may be the next debacle, financial debacle. You know, I mean, it's competing with governments. You know.
504, dude. We're about to break the highs. Oh my God, Dave. All right, I'm gonna go, dude. I'll talk to you.
All right. Yeah. Call me back. Yeah. You know, I don't mind hanging with you on the phone.
Cool. Peace.
Later. That was pretty quick.
What now?
What?
What now?
What do you mean, what now?
We just broke the highs.
Yeah, so, well, I'll tell you what, that 30-minute is really overextended. I mean, it's always scary that you break the highs because theoretically you can move up to the 517, you know?
That's the next resistance?
Yeah, I believe it's 517.
Shit.
So, yeah, 517, 518, somewhere around there. That's a pretty good number. 518, 519, between 17 and 19. But again, I mean, it's not screaming on these things. It's like chopping its way up, so it doesn't really have the energy. It's just, you know, if something comes in behind it and gives it some energy, it'll stop moving. But to look at the 30-minute, man, this is really oversold. Overboard. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's really overboard to look at the 30-minute.
I see that. I also see it on.
And it's only slightly overboard on the daily, but it's very rare that you get an extremely overboard on the daily.
What about the 60s really overboard as well?
No, I have a slightly overboard, but it's rare. You know, it's like one of those fucking strange days when you get extremely overboard.
Shit. 2.2.
Yeah, man. I mean, I can't see this just keep moving up. You know, just based on the Keltner, it should come back down. I mean, I don't like the idea that you have your whole portfolio in the riding on this, but
I know you mentioned that.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but if I was making a trade, I'd be more biased that it. Well, I am. I won't take a long. I'm just more biased that this thing is going to turn around.
Shit. When, dude? It keeps breaking.
Well, that's a very hard thing to figure, bro. You know, I left the crystal ball on the boat. I'm up in the mountains right now.
230, Dave. Fuck.
230. So we were 275 this morning, right? Oh, we were 3 and change this morning, right? So it's So it's just demonstrating what the theta is doing for you. You dig? So
240 now.
Yeah, if we stay under your strike price, that it's just going to keep tapering off.
Fuck, Dave. 245. Shit.
Yeah, don't watch every tick, man. Look at the patterns. And what you have an out? The 2-minute just went overextended.
Shit.
The 60-minute just went extremely overextended. And I don't see irrationalness in the market right now. We have any earnings ahead of us?
No. Keeps breaking highs, dog. 250 now. Fuck.
Today's the 19th, right? Bank of New York came out. Lots of banks today. All the banks are beating too. Halliburton came out, met numbers.
255. Fuck. Bro, they're really pushing this thing up, dude. When should I start worrying?
Couple of days ago.
Come on, man. Don't say that, dude. Fucking struggling.
I told you, your next resistance is 519.
Shit.
Look, the Dow can't make new highs. The S&P is the strongest out of all of them. The composite can't make new highs. The Russell can't make new highs.
Why not?
Well, I mean, there's just no buying in it. The market, the S&P can't run unless all of the markets join it. You know, because I mean, they share securities in the indicators. So unless everything starts running, the S&P can't really get away from you. It's just when things turn around and come down, the S&P doesn't come down as aggressively right now. So, I mean, watching the other markets, I'm not really horrified, you know, and I'm still convinced that we're going to consolidate a little bit and come back down. I don't think you're going through your strike price today. I don't think.
$255.
I mean, we got a lot of numbers coming out today, but I don't see IBM. I don't see anything else that that would
Broke another high. Shit. Let me go see what my dog wants. Let me call you back.
see what your dog wants.
Yeah, he's barking.
Oh, okay. Go attend to your dog. All right. So there's the perfect example of the position you don't want to be in, man. You see how emotional the guy is, and he's counting every tick. So really what he's missing is the forest for the trees. You know, he's not looking at, you know, value or technicals or anything. He's just looking at ticks. And so he's not thinking clearly. He's hanging on to hope. And the reason why I'm streaming this, and I guess because of my anonymity. Oh, look, that's him calling back. I guess his dog's fine. Let's see what's up. Hey, what's going on?
Fuck, man. Just keeps going higher.
Fuck, man. Is that your introduction, or is that my name? Fuck, man.
Sorry.
Nah, I'm just fucking around.
265, bro. What the fuck, man? Oh my god.
Yeah, dude.
270.
Look, we know that we get between the 17 and 19 range is where we get resistance. As this moves up towards that, the prices are going to go up. Just accept it. You know, we got to figure where it's going to hit a major resistance, and we could look to see if we could see a turnaround there. We could say that we're at a minor resistance right here, and maybe it'll give us an indication of turning around.
Why can you say that?
I mean, just if you go back and look at the price action, you could see a bit of congestion in this area. So, I mean, this is going to be a hard area to break through.
Just broke through it, dude.
Well, I didn't say impossible. No, I mean, an area meaning between this and the 19.
Dude, I don't want to be 10 points away, bro.
Yo, I hear you. So the Dow just broke through and made a new high, but it's not very aggressive. The Russell is...
Dow just made a new high?
Yeah, the Russell is...
all-time high?
No, a new high for the day. And the composite hasn't made a new high. So the Russell is trading off, and the composite is having a hard time making a new high. The Dow made a new high and now it's retracing. And that's what's pulling the market down. So every time these guys make a high or move up, it just gives more juice to the S&P.
What are they doing this to me, dude?
Yeah, it doesn't work like that. I mean, the financials aren't that strong. And energy looks like it's going to sell off. I don't think you're getting blown up on this, man. I hate saying that because I don't want to force you to stay in this thing.
No, I appreciate that, dude. I just,
Yeah, I don't think I think this is going to be uncomfortable, but I don't think we're trading through that spread. I don't like that you're taking that shot on your whole portfolio. I mean, if it was one position, you know, and you're losing 1/5 of your portfolio, I'd say, all right, yeah, you know, we can make that back quickly. But the fact that you stacked it up just makes it a hard trade on us.
I know.
But I mean, looking at financial, looking at energy, shit's not running away, man. There's a little bit of euphoria in here.
We're about to break highs again. Fuck. Why is this doing this to me, dude?
I'm telling you, 19 is a good number.
Dave, that's 10 points away, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't see any resistance where it would make. You got to hit some resistance before you see a turnaround. You know, it's not an emotional thing where it just feels like turning around. I mean, it can't turn around until it tags a resistance. Well, it can, but it's not likely. This 11 area we can consider a minor resistance. So it's not impossible that this is the extent of it.
Yeah, right.
30-minute, way oversold. 60-minute, way overboard. I'm sorry. 60-minute.
Already. Fuck.
You're just counting the dimes, man. I mean, the daily is extended.
Away, bro.
Yeah, I got you, but yeah, I mean, the price of the contract or how far you are isn't going to dictate what the market's going to do. So you should be looking at the market and looking for your out. I don't know. Look, if I wouldn't take a long position based on everything that I'm seeing. You know what I'm saying? Again,
no, dude.
What?
Just, I get it. Just try to help me try to maneuver out of this position.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, man. I mean, yeah, you know, you could be smart and just lock in this profit and preserve your capital.
It's not a profit; it's a loss.
Well, lock in this loss. I'm sorry. Or, I mean, if you take the crapshoot, there's nothing here that's saying it's so absurd to be in this position that I would close it right now.
2 more days, bro. Come on. Like, if you only had 10 contracts, would you hold it?
Yeah, I would, man.
You would.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you know, if it's like 1/5 your portfolio, yeah, I would probably see how this plays out because I genuinely feel that we closed today a lot lower than we are. You know, because what I'm seeing is the only way to keep moving is an irrational move, and there's nothing out there to keep people irrational. There's no catalyst. You know what I'm saying? There's no great news or you know anything we're waiting for. We're not waiting for a drug approval, so there's nothing here to keep the market irrational.
4,500, maybe the fact that we're above there.
No,
you
know? I think the break of that 4,500 might have triggered some algorithms.
Yeah,
but.
Me too, actually.
I mean, I'm getting so much overbought indication. And right now, that 5-minute, that looks like the end of a trend, that 5-minute bar. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be a correction. But
why? Because it's a tail to a red tail.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, which that's a dragonfly.
Okay.
So, yeah, you know, if it breaks that lower, we can go into consolidation. And then if it breaks today's low, then it's going to start a downward move. But
you know, it's not. We're not breaking today's lows, Dave. Come
on. How do you know we're not, man? I mean, I don't have anything here that can give me a definitive answer. Just a general idea. You know, See, now I don't like the move of that 5 minute bar is not as convincing as it was.
No, I agree because it's a fatter fucking bar.
Right, the body's getting fatter.
And it's getting much fatter. Damn.
Yeah, but yo, a lot can happen in 35. I mean, that baby could just drop below the
How
open.
many minutes do we have?
29 seconds.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I've seen it as it gets closer because everybody's looking at that. And as it gets closer, bears could push that baby down.
They're fucking hibernating, dude. They're not out.
Yeah. The 30-second has a head and shoulders, or is building a head and shoulders right now. So that's a good indication. I'd rather see a head and shoulders on the 1 minute or 2 minute. Yeah, there you go. I mean, we're leaving wicks to the upside on the 5 minute. It's not as ugly a bar as I would have liked to have seen.
It's over, right?
Yeah, we're in the and we're pushing to the downside on this one. I mean, we're early in the bar; anything could happen, and nothing's really
so
good.
Far from the Keltner, dude.
Yeah,
it's almost like is this Keltner even a realistic fucking gauge?
Sure, man. You know that it's going to gravitate back down to that Keltner. We're heading for the low of the last 5 minute bar. If it breaks it, that's pretty encouraging.
Which is what?
784.
Yeah, I see that 784.
What do we got?
5 minutes.
No, I'm just looking at financials and energy. I mean, they're both trading off, which that's cool. The other markets, Dow can't continue its
Dow
run.
and Nasdaq are both down. What the fuck is holding the S&P up?
Well, Dow's not down, but it can't continue that run past it. And the Russell's not participating. Composites in consolidation. I'm just afraid that if those break out, then the S&P are going to fucking rip. And it's mixed markets. I mean, they're not even in lockstep. You know, one is having a down bar.
Why can't the S&P come down towards the down as composite? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's showing strength, so that's not. So it's going to be a strong market. If the other markets sell off, it's going to put weight on it, and it won't run. The problem will be this is showing strength to the upside. If everything turns and starts moving to the upside, then the S&P is going to be very aggressive to the upside.
Come on, maybe 784. There it is. All right, well, we broke last bar's low.
Right. So figure 4 is probably the next target.
400
or
500?
No, 504 like 90. And then breaking that, we're looking at 504.58. And if we can get past that, we'll probably test the lows of the day.
I mean, Apple and Tesla, Tesla is about to be positive, but I mean, Amazon's definitely losing steam. It's so frustrating.
Yeah, the composite's at support right now. So
$1,200, dude. I'm putting myself through all this. What the fuck is wrong with me?
I do not know.
$1,200, dude.
Yep. $230, $235. Come on. You have to define what risk you're willing to take next time you take a position. You know what I'm saying? And at what point you'll take the poke in the eye.
Yeah, right. But you and I both know you don't, you let 2x go to 5x. You know that, dude.
But I don't do it on my whole portfolio, man. I'll do it on like 1/5 of my portfolio. And you know what? I find myself in that position. I don't allow that to happen. Like, markets will gap or go against you, and those are worst case scenarios. But I mean, it's not the manner in which I've traded, And again, well, we'll talk about that another time, I guess. Just, you got to look at those indicators and decide whether you'll take the trade or not. You can't take the trade because you want to make money, and that's why you know, I didn't join you on that trade. You know, when we talked about it.
Shit, dude, we're 8. We're back to 8. Motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's fighting. It's not going to give up easily because it has strength. But the Russell is still, well, it looks like it's putting in a double bottom. It seems very range bound, though. There's not a lot of strength going in any direction. I mean, it's creeping in the wrong direction, but that's encouraging that there's not a lot of strength.
Yeah, I guess.
And what do we got? We're about to close out. We got 5 minutes left in this next 30-minute bar.
That was a wick to the bottom, though. Last 5 minutes. That's bullish, no?
Well, I mean, not necessarily bullish, but they fought back. But it's still a down bar, closed lower than it opened. But it's around a support right now. You know, we talked about the support at it was 504. It looks like it's about 505.90 right now. But once it hits support, yeah, it's gonna, you know, it's gonna have a hard time breaking through that. But if we can get through like 505.93, then we should be looking at 502.72.
So Dave, tomorrow, if I even hold this thing, I probably won't. Like, where would, it's hard, I don't even know what I'm trying to ask, bro.
Yo, if this does not go through your spread today, that price is going to fall apart.
Even if I'm 5 points away?
Yeah. I mean, it's not going to have the value it has, you know.
It can go tomorrow through the spread.
Yeah, it can. And then the price will start taking off, you know. But it'll go a buck above the lowest strike. You know, if it'll go a buck for a buck.
Exactly. So if it closes at 31, I'm out $1.
Exactly.
Right? All right. So technically with 240, I'm at fucking 30.
Well, no. What your spread is 45 by 30, right?
30 by 45, correct.
Okay. So if it closes at 40, yeah, 30 by 45. Yeah.
I know the math. I'm just trying to say it. We're right now at 235. So that'll be the equivalent of it closing at 32.45, right?
Right.
Same loss. Theoretically.
Right.
So,
yeah. And you know what? I mean, it's dollar for dollar on the contract, so I'll bet it'll be even less on the spread. You know.
We're going up to it again. Fuck.
Yeah, it goes up and down, man.
Oh, but dude, this is strength.
Yeah, it's still building a divergence on the 2 minute. You know, it may test the high and turn around. It might be having a hard time getting through that high.
Bro, you've been saying that for 3 days.
Yeah, well, theoretically, that's correct.
Shit, 270. Fuck.
Stop counting the money, man. Just watch the market. You're still... Yo, you know what? It's at 270, and if today was tomorrow and it closed right here, you made money.
Yeah, if the queen had balls, Dave. I wish.
Well, my point is that the value right now is irrelevant. If you're not willing to take a loss or you don't have a stop loss target, then the value is irrelevant. What's relevant is where it is.
Stop loss target was $3. It's at 270.
So,
You know?
yeah, okay.
That's why I'm looking at it. That's all. And I don't have the loss, bro. I don't have the stop loss.
Every time it comes up here, it gets extended on the 2 minute. The 30 minute is still way overextended. You got 1 minute left to the 30 minute, and that's what the move up is right now. Because they usually put a push on it as the 30 minute bar closes. Did I lose you?
Yeah, I just have to pee.
All right, that's fine. Yeah, do you?
I muted you. Yo, bro, those days when we had put spreads, like we were getting 50-point swings. Now we can't even like pray for it. Like, what the fuck, bro?
a double top with the momentum fading off on the 2 minute, and the 5 minute just looks like it's consolidating.
Bro, it looks like we're about to break another fucking high.
Yeah, but like I said, we're still overextended. Okay, don't. So once this rolls right here, now we should retrace a little bit.
What do you mean rolls? We're about to break new highs.
No, I mean the 30-minute bar rolled. So it usually retraces, but I mean, it's an ominous looking bar. It could be setting up a bull flag on the 30-minute. I mean, the 60-minute too is just rolled. So it could be setting up a bull flag. It should retrace a little bit. And then the next bar would be the bar in question.
What period are you looking at?
The 30-minute and the 60. And both are entirely extended. Hey, Jeff. Thanks for stopping in, man. Hit the subscribe and hit the bell so you know we're around. But I'm on the phone with a trader, and this guy's old school, but I've known him for years and years, and he's gone off on his own, and he's trading on his own. He actually used to work with me at my investment bank. But he's an emotional cat, and he was emotional.
Yeah, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I'm here. Yep. I just have you on mute. I'm taking care of something.
Okay. I can let you go.
All right, catch you later. So, yeah, I'm just trying to show you what not to do, and this guy, like, put his whole, he gets greedy. So the guy put his whole portfolio on the line on this one trade. And now he's just denying the resistance and the stops. He's just all emotional about it. And this guy could end his trading career. Yeah, he's just trading, and he needs the S&P to trade back. Otherwise, he's done for the day. Or basically yesterday, I told him, listen, just take the hit. It was half his month's profits, the hit. So he still would have closed out this month at a profit, just half the profit. But he gets so greedy, he didn't want to give that up. Couldn't bring himself to take the loss, and that's a big problem that traders have. They can't bring themselves to take a loss. So then today, yeah, we're in that position again. So now he's going to take a little beating, and he'll probably lose $3,000 of his capital. But, again, he can't bring himself to take the loss, no matter how I promote it. So he's gambling his entire livelihood on this working out. And that's not how you trade, man. If I was in that position, which I wouldn't find myself in that position, but in that position, I'd rather take the loss, live to fight another day. Yeah, even if I took a little hit in my capital, fuck it. That's part of the business, and I'll have to work to build my capital back and turn it around. But just remember that it's easier to make back $100 than it is to make it back $700. And yeah, the numbers are arbitrary, just to express the point. But that's what's going on. Jeffrey Barilla, another paisano. Yo, all I'm attracting is Italians over here. I'm a paisano also. So hopefully he's still on the line. It looks like everybody's just kind of tapering off. But he hung up. He's going to go catch his breath. And I'm sure we're going to hear from him again. But this is the kind of guy who gets drunk by the scent of his own perfume. The market's up, he's a big swinging dick, and he's calling me and gloating and carrying on when he's up on his positions. When his positions are down, the market hates him, and the hardest thing, the kid's smart and understands equities and trading and everything like that, but I just can't get the guy to be void of emotion. And I try to show him how like what he'll do to get himself emotional, and try to get him to avoid those things, and he just doesn't do it. So and all of my free folk have been listening to me deal with this guy for months already. This is the first time I've really streamed him, but it's a never-ending fight, and I won't give up on the kid. The only problem we'll have is that he blows up his equity, and then he's screwed. So he was a retail trader, or a retail broker for my firm, and really good. I mean, used to raise tons of capital. I mean, has a real good line of shit. But this is a different animal. Like a stock broker is not a trader. And that's what I'm polishing him up on. And he's been trading for a couple of years, but he's like win or lose, win or lose, win or lose, back and forth, or he gets stuck in a position like he would buy equities and it would go the wrong way, and he'd sit in it and he'd be in it for 6 months, so he couldn't make a living. And so we started working together so that I can get him consistency, and he's been doing pretty good. The past 2 months we've been working together. He's been trading my program for 3 months, and he's been consistently profitable up until he did this. And he talked to me about it, and I gave him like 10 reasons why he shouldn't take that trade. And he didn't even tell me that he was going, all out on the fucking thing. It was just, he talked about the trade, and I was like, look, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this. I'm not going with you on this trade. And I did not. And I didn't even take a small piece. And this motherfucker, he went just balls to the walls on it. And now, I mean, he's compromising everything. And again, yesterday I told him, just take the hit, take the small hit. You're eating into half your profits. You're giving back some market money, and live to fight another day. But no, he didn't want to do that. Honestly, I think he's okay. I don't think he's going to get hurt on this trade, and I bet this trade he'll be able to go max profit, but it's too big a bet. I would, based on everything I see now, if I was in his position, I would still close this trade. Even though I feel that it's going to work out, but you can't trade like that. You can't take that risk. See, now he's just hitting me up with the text. Good move down. This is a nice move down. It's a nice retrace. Although on the 60-minute, man, that could still be a bull flag. I want to see it work out for the guy. And if it works out for the guy, this may be a good lesson because of all the pain he's going through right now. And hopefully he remembers that pain, and that keeps him from putting himself in this position again. The other side of the coin is he could get that big swinging dick concept and be like, I knew it was going to work out, da, 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 da. And then take those crapshoots again. But this is not a business of crapshoot. If it's exciting, then you're doing it wrong. It should be clinical and you should be methodical in your trading. If you're excited or you feel that euphoria when you're making money, you're not doing this right. And if you feel this twist, I mean, he couldn't sleep last night, and I'm getting texts at 4 a.m. because he's watching the futures. The futures are up 30, and I'm getting these texts. I'm like, yo, dude, I don't have this trade on. I could sleep, but this guy's texting me at 4 a.m. So hopefully he calls back, and you guys get to see more of the emotional turmoil. And he asked me right out, what is the market going to do? Yo, dude, you know what? If I knew that shit, I'd be giving Carl Icahn a run for his money. What is the market going to do? I mean, I know what it could do, what it may do. I hedge my bets. That's all you're doing. You hedge your bets. These are probabilities. Probabilities are in my favor that it's going to do this, but it doesn't mean it's going to do that. And yet, you can't trade like that. I mean, you put all your money into something, you better know where it's going. Like, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Universe, and you could see the future. You could, bend the space-time contortium, and I mean, where this closes today by peaking in to tomorrow, and then come back into today and make that trade. But, barring that, this dude's out of his mind. So we went down and we hit that low that I talked about, and we bounced off of it. So we got to break that 504.43 to get that move down. I'm hoping to see a gap fill for the day. So anyway, when I cut out while we're streaming, this is the cat I'm talking to. But seems like it makes for good radio. Maybe I should hook up with a few more emotional guys who can't trade and just stream them. At least we're getting a good, consistent stream today, and we're not cutting out all the time. And my software's working. I shouldn't even talk, man. So we might get a directional change in the next 3 minutes. What we're going to watch for right now. And it would sound logical because we keep testing that resistance of the 504.46, and if it comes within the next 3 minutes, it's logical that this thing will take off. Everything's still in an uptrend. There is no downtrend here. And I'm fucking cold. So everybody who knows me knows that I'm normally on my boat in nice warm weather. I really just shot up to the estate to drop off my truck and just have a look around, get everything set, and then I'm heading back to the boat, and I'm heading off-sea, well, offshore. I should be able to stream, though. I'm trying to work out a few hardware issues that I should have resolved in a day or two. But, dude, it's fucking cold. I hate the cold. I just hate it. I hated it ever since I was a kid. Grew up in New York, couldn't stand it. Always dreamed about living in the jungle. And then once I went visiting jungles, forget about it, But obviously, I made my fortune in New York, so I never left. But now, I mean, I retired when I was 44, I think. So it's got to be like 10 years. But I say retired, but I ended up opening up other companies. Worked harder after my retirement than I did during my career. But now, that's it. All I do is trade. So arguably, I'm retired. Maybe retarded. So that's it, man. Warm climate. I'm sticking to the warm climate. And you know what? I'm in the boondocks, and it's just ugly women. I need to go somewhere where there are pretty women. Increase the odds. And I'm very visual, so, I'm not getting busy with no ugly women. But ugly is subjective. I mean, you know, if a woman has character and self-respect and takes good care of her, I find that very attractive, you know. But when they look like a drop cookie, anybody know what a drop cookie is? That's where you take a spoonful of dough and you drop it on the sheet. And when their bodies are shaped like that, you know, yeah, that's just not doing it. Or their hair's a mess and they're not articulate. So to me, beauty is character and self-respect. So if there's anybody like that listening and they want to go sailing through the Caribbean or South America, drop me a chat. Or you could send me, it's 51 in Cali, Sweet Pea. Yeah, it's 51 where I am too. It's actually 80 degrees where my boat is, and I'm dying. I keep looking at the temperature, and I'm like, oh man, what am I doing? Actually, it's 52 right now where I am. You know, I'm sitting here in a poncho in my office, freezing my calhoons off. So how about you, Sweet Pea? Want to go sailing? We'll stay warm. I won't be back up here until about April or May. In a perfect world. We'll go diving for some lobsters. Huh? What do you think about that, man? Free lobsters, free crab. Oh, God, I love living on a boat. You know, I mean, last summer I didn't really crab much this summer. I was kind of busy, but last summer I went all summer, like every day eating crab. I made crab, black bean sauce. I mean, I couldn't come up with enough recipes, you know, and eventually I just got tired of it. Or, you know, I'm fishing and I'm eating mahi or mako or bass or flounder. Producer 61 in Pennsylvania. You must be around southern Pennsylvania because I know up north it's a little cooler. But anyway, if anybody's new, it's off grid trading, and I'm basically off grid. I mean, I'm up in the mountains right now at my estate, and it's kind of self-sustaining, and I'm away from everybody, and pretty much I have a mountain to myself. And then when I'm not here, I'm on a boat and I'm trading from a boat, which is also self-sustaining. My streams are intermittent and atrocious, but my trading is good, man, and it feeds the baby. So hit the subscribe and hit the bell, because if I get knocked off and I come up again, you'll get that notification and you can get back on. And hit the like, because that helps out my algorithms. And what? I know there was more to it. I forgot. And actually, Sweet Pea just caught me by surprise. No, I don't have a catamaran. I have a monohull. The type of sailing that I'm doing is not suitable for catamaran. So yeah, you know, I'm going to work my way around the Cape. Yeah, you know, and it's a little too aggressive for catamaran. And that's the transition now that I'm making. I'm on a smaller monohull right now because I'm doing a lot of gunk holing and shooting through the Caribbean, which catamaran's great for shooting through the Caribbean. But I go up into rivers and things like that, and to explore, and I go places that most boats can't go. So and now I'm actually building really kind of an ocean tank that's going to take me up into the Arctic and get, you know, around South America and Central America up into the Pacific. And then once I'm done, if I live through all of that, then the next move will probably be onto a catamaran, just for the space and the comfort. But you know, I don't know if I want to cross the Pacific on a catamaran either. I know a lot of people do it, but it it's a lot of work. You really have to stay on top of the boat. And if you get a nice heavy monohull, then it's easier sailing because the boat will take better care. You don't have to work that hard. You could get those monohulls that are quick and agile and very modern hull shapes, and then you got to work your ass off. And you might as well be on a cat because you have the space in the room. But the configuration of the sailboat that I want, basically, I could be in the middle of a storm, drop my anchors, hide underground under the deck, and be comfortable. And again, I don't even like sailing. I mean, I don't mind it. I enjoy it. I enjoy the peace and everything like that. But I'm not a sailor. Yeah, it's just a practical means of transportation and exploring the world. I mean, I'm a pilot too, but I never. It's not like I'm dying to go flying. I just used to like to fly because I could take my family wherever I wanted. So, yeah, I had an airplane and I flew around. But I mean, there are cats at the airport who go out, fly around, and come back to the same airport. I mean, yeah, I don't do that. If I'm not going anywhere, I don't take my plane out. And same with the sailboat. I mean, there are people down at the docks who go out sailing for the day. That's way too much work. I'd rather be barbecuing and hanging out. I don't even mind cleaning or working on my boat, but I'm not going to, rig up my boat, go out sailing, break my ass sailing to come back to the same spot. That's just not me. So again, catamarans, you got to do a lot of work, and I'm into just chilling. I like a nice stable boat that I could just cook on. And yet, if I'm crossing an ocean and it's stable and I'm cooking, I'm a happy camper. So I guess I could woo you if I had a catamaran, huh? But Miss Sweet Pea, if you're into catamarans, I don't know if you'd like my boat because it's like glamping. It's not glamorous. It's a humble. It's comfortable and it's strong, but I mean, it's not a luxury cruise. You're a sailor on my boat. When I want decadence, I go hang out in Manhattan or come up to the estate. But when I'm on the water, I'm a tantamount to an animal or a pirate. Looks like the energy has come out of the markets, man. I wonder if we can get the crazy guy on the phone again. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Dow Jones is just consolidating. S&P's consolidating composite. It looks like we're putting another challenge in on that high. Oh, here he goes. Crazy guy. Hey, what's up?
You busy?
No, go ahead.
I was just seeing what you're thinking, bro. I mean, looks like we're gonna break almost the highs.
Well, what I'm seeing is there's not a lot of energy in the market, and it looks like all the markets are consolidating right here. So, I mean, we're putting another test in at the top, and we're showing that risk, but I don't know how convinced I am that it's going to make the move. That 30-minute bar is a little unfortunate. I mean, it made a tail to the downside. We still have 5 minutes left. It could turn around and make a strong downward push. But that would be a bull flag on the 30-minute. And then if it breaks the high of this bar on the next bar, then we got some troubles. But again, I wouldn't be surprised if we see 519.
Fuck, Dave, 1040. Shit. So I'm at 250 right now.
Yeah.
Where do you think these will be in the afternoon, assuming we stay around here?
Oh, if we stay around here?
Yeah.
What's the theta on it right now?
There's 2 days left. It's 225.
Yeah, so I bet you'll be about $1.50, $1.75. And if we just consolidate like this, you're going to start seeing that premium drop off pretty quick.
Well, we're about to break. There we go. We just broke the highs a minute ago. We're about to.
Yeah.
Shit,
Yeah.
Dave, 260.
But everything's still, well, no, you know what? What is that? That 30-second bar looks strong. That 5 minute still looks like it's in a divergence. So, but there goes that 30-minute. So there's no flag on the 30-minute.
Shit, 512. Fuck, dude.
Yeah, 517, 519 is the next target, man.
Bro, this is fucking crazy, man.
Yeah. Hey, Sweet Pea, I'll answer your question once this cat is off the phone.
275 right now. Fuck. Why did I do this, man?
All right, yo, dude. You just accept that we're looking at 517, 519, and at that point, you gotta, see what you want to do.
You think we go through the spread today?
No, I really don't. I hate saying it, but I really don't. I mean, every time we get up here, everything gets overextended. Yeah, 30 minutes overextended, 60 minutes overextended. We would need irrational trading to do this. Everything's overextended. I wouldn't take a long position on SP right now with your money. So, yeah, I don't think we're looking at that. But I would like to close the day with more room. I want to see it trade back. Yeah, I want to close the day with more room based on your position right now. But again, like I said, even the daily is overextended, and it would have to go extremely overextended to move to your spread, and I really don't think that that's going to happen. I hate saying that shit because, I mean, obviously I could be wrong.
Overextended for about 4 days now.
No, we're not. No. You're far from your Keltner, but that's not telling me that it's overextended based on the momentum, the volume, and the average trading range. This indications. The 60-minute just went over extremely overextended today, and it went slightly overextended in the last bar, but every time it moves up here, it goes extremely overextended again. So I'm getting, I mean, it's going to be hard to push this thing up further unless there's something extraordinary going on. I'm feeling that we cap out around between the 17 and 20 range, and then it trades off into the afternoon or into the close.
big risk, man. I'm 10 points out of the money.
Yo, I'm not telling you to hold it. I'm telling you this is what I'm feeling. I mean, you got to decide, you know, where you want to take the hit, you know, or if you want to take the hit.
I'm at 285 right now. Would you let it ride on 10 contracts?
If I was trading 1/5 of my portfolio, yeah, I'd probably, based on how extended everything is, I'd probably go with it. It's not a risk I would take, you know, on a large position.
I know that.
Yeah. Okay.
I know that.
All right. Cool. So it's not based on 10 contracts. It's based on the size of your portfolio. So, you know, you even 10 contracts in your portfolio. What are you talking about? Like a third? Yeah, that I don't know that I do a third. I mean, it's not going to kill you, but I don't know that I would be involved in a third of my portfolio.
Are you seeing any bearish flags at all?
No, there wouldn't be a bearish flag unless there's a strong move down. I am seeing bearish indication, like you know, momentum diverging. The daily looks very strong. The 30-minute, I mean, yo, the 30-minute is so overextended, man. And it looks like the momentum is rolling over. It's certainly not as strong as it was in the last 30-minute bar. So I think...
Well, it's breaking highs, though.
Yeah, it is breaking highs, but the momentum is not strong. So that's where you could say that you can't really rely on these breakouts. That's a lot of cursing going on over there, son.
I just said, shit, what do you mean? Just broke another high. Fuck.
Yeah, but it's not running. It's just chipping away. 30-minute is diverging. So we break below that 11 and 1179. And we may be getting the... a little reversal. I mean, it's making these small tops, and the momentum keeps rolling off. So it keeps making one last push, but it can't get a run going. You know what I'm saying? So
what do you? I mean, how is this not a run, Dave? What do you mean?
It's chopping its way up. A run are aggressive bars that take you know, like it looks like it's taking the initiative up, and then on smaller time frames, and then you know, chops its way down. This is just chopping its way up. You know, just doing a grind up, grind up, grind up, which to me always feels like it's looking for the point where it's going to turn around. I mean, it could keep going all day, but again, I wouldn't take a long based on the price action.
Shit. Oh, there's a new high for the day.
Yeah, I told you, man. We're looking at 17 to 20, somewhere around there. So it's going to make new highs for the day until it hits that 17 to 20.
Then what's to say it doesn't go to 30, dude?
Nothing's to say it doesn't. It's just going to be really overextended. So the probabilities are stacking more in the favor of a turnaround.
I'm at $3 right now. Fuck. Shit, dude. What the fuck am I doing?
Well,
305. Fuck. Shit, dude. My God.
Yeah, I don't see it's. I'm not even expecting it to turn around until we see that 17 number, dude.
Tell me where you're getting that 17 from, please.
Just look at the daily, and you'll see the congestion in there. I mean, it's a minor support, but just run your crosshair.
About the bars on 9798.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you see those are around there.
But how's that congestion?
That's congestion. There's a consolidation there. You know, they're sharing highs and lows.
Oh, I see. You see, because it overlaps.
Yeah.
Shit. Fuck, dude. Oh my God.
This is a pretty rough spot too, the 11 area, which we talked about that. So it's in a pretty rough spot right here.
We talked about 13. That's the high from the day, from the pre-market.
Yeah. I recall bringing up
We
11.
broke there.
But yeah, you know, these are ranges. You know, it's going to trade within these ranges. I would look for a reversal right here. You know, it could break through all of this, but it could give us an indication of a reversal. I bet in about 10 minutes we start seeing this thing at least consolidate more.
Fuck. Shit. They're at $3 right now.
Yeah.
Well, it's technically 5x. No, more than that.
It was 30 cents, right? So you're like 10 times.
40 cents.
Oh, 40 cents. All right.
It's like 7 times, 8 times. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. Sell off, please.
Hey, give me a ring at 17, all right?
All right.
Later. All right, I think that conversation was just going to go fuck shit for the next 15 to 20 minutes. So, so how I trade, basically, I'm just cruising off the coast. I'm probably 3 miles off the coast. I usually get cell access, and I just trade using 5G when I could do it. I'm definitely not taking directionals or day trades, but I'll do I guess basically a swing. But I do that using spreads. So it's a little different than just taking a put or a call. But this cat that's carrying on, he's actually got option spreads, SPX spreads, not SPY spreads. I mean, there's no money in it, but SPX spreads. And I think he's carrying about 30 contracts or 30 spreads. So he's got like 45 grand or 50 grand on the line. 45,000. So, you know, and he's a young dude, so that's a large portion of his wealth. But that's his trading account. I mean, I'm sure he could stock another trading account, but nobody wants to take a hit for, you know, that large a piece of his wealth. I think he's probably 34. But again, he used to work for me at my firm. I brought him into the industry, actually, and trained him, and raised him as a retail broker. And I mean, typical financial guy, you know, with a crazy attitude. He's a really sharp guy, well dressed, lots of class, well educated, good family, but really like doesn't know how to treat people. So the sales assistants, the secretaries, the compliance, you know, everybody hated him. And as a matter of fact, my executive assistant, who I still am in contact with, she couldn't stand this dude. Yeah, you know, like, just to irritate her, I tell her stories about me helping him now. But yeah, she really can't stand this guy. But he's really nasty. I mean, I walked into the office onto the trading floor, and I heard him on the phone mother effing somebody up and down, up and down, up and down. And then I was going to kill him because I thought he was talking to a client of the firm. And, I even grabbed the manager. I'm like, yo, what is going on here? And then before I walked off the floor, all I heard was, fuck you, mom. And he slammed the phone down. Yo, he was talking to his mother like this. I couldn't believe it. I mean, I tell this story all the time because I just couldn't believe what was coming out of his mouth. I mean, to this day, my mother would kick my ass if I spoke to her like that. And I just don't have the heart to, to do that. But I mean, he was suggesting that she ate male organs and all sorts of stuff. Just blew my mind. But anyway, the strategy he's using a spread. And he actually did a call spread against my advice. And he stacked it up. And I think he took a spread of like 15 points per spread, if you're familiar with the strategy. So, I mean, I have a ton of indicators that kind of gauge and direct you on the trade. And everything was saying, don't take that trade. And the fucking guy took the trade. Big dope. I mean, he has balls, and you need balls to do this, but you also need risk management. And he gets too focused on the profit. I mean, your primary focus needs to be capital preservation. I mean, I haven't made money in a spread trade or an income trade in maybe 5 or 6 days because I'm just not comfortable with the position of the market. I mean, I made a shitload of money with directional trades or day trades, but you can't be motivated by the money. The trade exists or it doesn't. It has nothing to do with profit or how much you're going to make or anything like that. It's either the trade looks good or it doesn't look good. And it's not an easy lesson to learn. I mean, it took me a long time. I poured a lot of money into the market before I was had any sense of consistency. Yeah, it was pretty funny. Pretty funny there, Miss Sweet Pea. Um, he really, a spoiled little. I mean, you could see when I'm talking to this guy, he's like talking over me all the time. And I mean, he's just, I mean, narcissistic is he's the epitome of narcissism. And he just had mentioned that he's having trouble with his wife. And I couldn't imagine somebody marrying the fucking guy. She's a pretty woman too. What time are we? 11 o'clock. So if the market didn't turn around here, it's not going to turn around, I do believe. There's no mid-morning reversal. We can get a afternoon reversal. Oh, he's got to be squirming now, man, making new highs. Yeah, but I told him, man, this thing's going to hit 17. Between 17 and 20 really is the range. And then at that point, we could reevaluate it and see if it moves on. I'm confident it's going to hit that, but then everybody says, "So why didn't you take a trade?" But there are indicators just saying that it's way overextended, and so I'm trading probabilities, right? When I'm looking at the market and things stack in my favor and the probabilities are in my favor, that's when I take a trade. When there's an indicator that's inhibiting the probabilities or reducing the probabilities, then I back away. I don't mind if I miss a trade because there's another one around the corner. And more often than not, when I adhere to those rules, I miss the ones that would book me a loss. So it's actually rare that I take a loss on a directional or even an income spread because I am so risk adverse. I'm thinking about developing a hedge fund. And that's why I'm actually working with this dude. And there's another dude out there that I'll be working with. And I'll probably, if I do something, I would probably do it with those guys. But I wonder if I'm too risk adverse. And, I'm missing market opportunity. Although, I mean, I perform well. But anyway, these are just things that I'm working on in my head while I think about whether I want to go to work again. Oh, here he is. What's up, buddy?
We're almost there, dude.
Yep. And I'm looking at overextended all over the place, even on the lower time frames. So,
Dude.
well, this is where it might answer the question. This is where we should start seeing something that gives us an indication of a reversal. I mean, dude, you know what? That 30-minute bar, entirely irrational. I mean, they like most of the other bars, the lower parts of the bars are giving me an indication of slightly over-indicated, over-bought, and the tops of the bars are telling me extreme. This new bar, 30-minute bar, it's extreme from top to bottom. So that whole price range is just extremely overbought.
Dude, I'm at 340 right now, dude.
Yeah, I hear you.
$3 loss. It's a $9,000 loss, dude.
Yep.
The fuck? When are we going to sell off?
Well, you know what? As far as a mid-morning reversal, we're getting really late in the day. And everything is kind of grinding up. The composite just turned around and took a little hit. So we just need those other markets to turn around. I don't see any double tops or anything on anything else yet. So I don't think we're there yet. I'd say in the next 15 minutes, we'll probably start a sell-off. It seems logical because we're at. It seems logical because we're at the 17 mark, and that's where I seem to see it. It's coinciding with the time frames. So.
And what if you're wrong and it goes through my spread?
Well, that. I mean, you're not trading based on me calling the market.
Fuck, Dave.
That I mean, what if I'm wrong and it goes through your spread? What are you going to do?
Jesus, we're selling off a little bit. Anything substantial?
I don't understand your question.
My options just dropped like 20 cents. Weird.
Yeah. Well, you're getting to the second half of the day, so those prices are going to become less aggressive, and you'll find that they'll drop off a lot more with every pullback. It's just we need to either consolidate or give you a good pullback.
I'm 15 points out of the money, dude.
Yeah, no, it's a scary place, bro. There's no doubt about that.
Shit. Jesus Christ. What did I do?
No, yeah. There's plenty of time for morning. Now you just got to figure out what you're going to do, where you're going to take your hit. Dude, I'm telling you, I'm looking at this daily chart. It's so weak. The momentum is strong, but the price action, there's too many gaps here. There's too much vulnerability. The price, it's just unstable. It's just unstable. It's not orderly trading, this move up, and I feel that it's going to turn around and just pull back. I mean, it's just a matter of time. It's got to do that before it blows through your spread or, you know, your options expire.
Shit.
Yeah. I like the way the 2-minute is laying out right now in the price action. And the 5-minute.
Tesla just went red. Thank God.
Yeah.
So what do we, let's just move up from the lows. 29 minus, what the fuck is the high today? We've seen a 4.3% move
Yeah.
in fucking 5 trading sessions.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a big move. That's a big move.
Yeah, no shit. Tesla stayed negative.
Yeah, Sweet Pea, this isn't entertaining, isn't it? Yeah, I wish I had more
Would you hold
guys.
this overnight? No, right?
I can't tell you that now, whether I'd hold it overnight or not, because I mean, you know, we still got a whole day of trading.
Towards the, yeah.
You know, so I mean, if this consolidates, what are we up? 28. So say we close up 18, down at 504. Yeah, I'd hold this overnight at 504.
If we close at 18.
Yeah.
10 points from here, bro.
Right. So I mean, you know, 514, 15 points up. I'm a little fucking uncomfortable. You know.
Fuck, Dave.
It's funny, fuck Dave. It's all a matter of where you put the accent. It could be fuck Dave or fuck
When did
Dave.
I say fuck Dave?
You just said fuck Dave, but it was more like fuck. Look what's going on, Dave. But you know, it's interesting where you put the accent.
I meant to like fuck Dave, comma Dave, not fuck Dave. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Jesus Christ. What do you think Netflix? You think that's gonna have a bearing on the markets?
No, I don't think it is. You know.
You know anything about this new show, Squid Games?
Probably
not. No.
Yeah, I know. You know, people watch it. I don't think it's gonna change the market focus. Fuck Dave. You know, it's interesting. Like if you said hungry, want to eat here in the States, it would be you know an invitation. But if we were in Ethiopia and went hungry, want to eat, it's kind of like a mock, right? Sort of along the lines of fuck Dave, where you put your accents.
Yeah.
Hey, a little levity to keep you going.
There's no levity, Dave. I'm fucking down big. Down 285 on 3,000 shares. It's $8,500.
Yeah. Yeah, get rid of it.
You want me to sell it?
Yo, dude, I wanted you to sell it a long fucking time ago. You got to decide where you want to pull the plug and take the hit. You know, again, I wouldn't.
Why aren't we getting the turnaround, dude? We need a turnaround.
We do. But you know, I mean, I don't have a button over here that's making that work. I wouldn't go long right here. I mean, everything's way fucking overextended, and I'm expecting to pull around. But you know, the markets stay irrational longer than we stay liquid. I mean, the 30-minute bars are getting smaller and smaller. The momentum is fading ever so slightly, and everything's so overextended, dude. I can't imagine. I got to think that at least in lunchtime, it's going to pull back and you get a better price. If we stay away from your spreads, it's just going to keep getting cheaper. How come what?
Say it again.
If we stay away from your spreads, everything's just going to keep getting cheaper.
Right. How come you don't just put a put spread on?
Because I'm still not comfortable with the downside. I still think there's an aggressive sell.
400 points you're not comfortable with?
Well, there's nothing in it. I mean, you know, I could stay 400 points out of the money, but I mean, what's in it? You know, and I think that there's going to be a pullback, so I might as well just sit in cash and wait for you know, I could be down below 200 and get a buck. You know, so I mean, I don't need to put a trade on. I want to make money. You know.
All right. Well, this 5-minute bar Looks good.
Yeah, the 5 minute momentum is flat. You know, so and it's actually divergent. You know, the highs, there's a higher high with a lower high in the momentum, and every other chart is divergent.
Shit.
I mean, it's prime for a turnaround. We just needed to turn around.
It's like they fucking know, bro. They know my positions.
Yeah, I mean that's common. Everybody thinks that the market's out to get them when you know, that's a psychological thing. But you know, the market doesn't even know you.
Yeah. You don't think they look at like the outstanding interest and shit like that from these trades?
Dude, you got 30 contracts. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, no, I don't think so. I mean, there's a general idea right now. The market's moving up. They're pushing it up. They're wooing tons of people into the market. I'm confident, and then the buying will fade off.
And then they smoke it.
Right, yeah, and I believe in that. I mean, we know that. I mean, we've been around it, but yeah, you know, I don't think they're focused on your position. You know, but generally, I think they're sucking people into the market. Look at that 30-minute bar now, man.
I see a 5 minute. It just broke both lows.
Yeah, look at that 30-minute bar. I mean, we still have 4 minutes, but yeah, you know, that looks like a give up right there. I mean, I'd like to see it close a little lower.
Oh, what do you mean? Are you saying that's a candle?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you could have said that about the fucking first bar of the day.
Yeah, absolutely, no doubt. Yeah, and yet, you know, it's not a guarantee, man. It's a probability. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you know, there are multiple outcomes.
Come on, baby, let's fucking go. 285 these options right now. Under 3, thank God. $7,300 whack. Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah, that's better than a $45,000 whack, dude.
I'm gonna close them out by the end of today, dude.
Are you? All right, good.
I don't know, bro. I mean,
all right. Well, you make that decision at that time.
I just I'm trying to figure out how much this will deteriorate. Like, I can't see.
Oh, it's gonna deteriorate a lot in the afternoon.
Tomorrow? Oh, in the afternoon.
I mean, this is not. We're up 26. It's a nice up day, but it's not a crazy up day. You know, the momentum is. The daily momentum looks a little bit strong, but it looks like it's going to roll over into tomorrow. So I don't think that they're going to hold a lot of juice on these premiums. I think these premiums are going to drop off.
I hope so. We just need a shellacking, man. I mean, I see Apple and Amazon and Tesla down. Yeah. Apple's the only thing that I see that could fucking, you know.
A shellacking, I say, is a long shot, but
even your 10 points, I'm happy with.
Yeah, the 10 points would be nice. 483 would be a logical place to close today or tomorrow. I mean, that's a pretty aggressive sell-off. That's a 30-point sell-off, and there's really no catalyst for that. But
it's like, dude, when I have puts, the market whips around like 40, 100 points. When I have calls, I can't even get a down day. Unfucking believable, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, this time you just went against the indicators, and this is what I was afraid of. That's why I said, you know, everything's saying don't take that trade. But that's all right, man. I mean, yeah, I think you're going to get through this, and
I went for premium, dude, like an idiot.
Yep. And
you think I'll get out of this? I don't know.
Yeah, I think you're going to be okay. I mean, it's not impossible that it blows through that, but I mean, based on what I'm looking at, this fucker really should start selling off. You know, not that aggressive, but it should consolidate a little bit. You know, and I'm thinking 484 tomorrow. I mean, but yeah, you know, yeah, that's no. I mean, that's no way to trade. You know what I'm saying? It's no way to trade.
Oh, there we go. 14. Fuck.
Well, don't worry about the price. Look at the price action on the 2 minute. I mean, that looks good. You know, momentum's fading off. Looks like it's starting a little trend down.
2 minute, I see a trend up. What are you talking about?
No, I'm looking at the high, and it looks like we're making a lower high right now. And that's what we want to see. We want to see the high and then a lower high and then, you know, a lower low and a lower high and a lower low. And then that's a downtrend. Ah, that fucking 30-minute bar just won't give it up. Yeah, this is just chopping its way up, you know.
315. Fuck. Come on, 12 o'clock. Let's fucking go, man.
Yeah, 30-minute bar is less encouraging. So, Europe is closing, so you know, volume's going to drop off a little bit.
We're about to break highs again.
No, the highs are around my resistance of 17, right?
1590.
Yeah, 94.
So disappointed with myself.
So are you comfortable with the loss right here to just take this loss and just release the stress and start anew?
Dave, I wipe away my gains of 6,000 and I'm down another 2,200. And I'm under, like, I can only afford fucking 20 contracts.
Yeah, but that's a good place to start building
Bro,
again.
I'm in this, dude. I have no choice. I gotta wait it out to at least till the end of the day.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, what else can I do, bro?
Well,
I know I can take the loss.
Right.
I get it. I get it.
Okay. Yeah, you know, it's a hard thing for me to say what to do because I'd hate to have you close it out here and it turns around. I mean, I would accept that, but you know, you're going to be upset.
You told me you would take the risk if you weren't concentrated, right?
Yeah, the entirely different position. If I, you know, if I had 1/5 of my portfolio in the trade as opposed to all of my portfolio, my decisions are entirely different. You know, but yeah, you know, I believe in living to fight another day. I mean, you know, it's not hard to make back $2,000. I mean, you know,
it's not $2,000, Dave. What are you talking about?
Well, no. See, you that money that you made in the market is not your money. It's market money. You know, your money is your capital, you know, in the beginning. So, and that's what you gauge yourself by. You know, it's going to be harder to make back 15,000 of your capital than it is 2,000 of your capital. So once you make that 2,000 back, then you're back in the business of making money again.
What do you think, dude? Are we selling off?
Yeah, actually, well, you know what? This is a brand new bar, man. It's an inside bar on the 30-minute, and it's a brand new 60-minute bar. But the lower part of that 60-minute bar is slightly overbought as opposed to extremely overbought. So I don't.
Yeah.
The 30-minute bar is extremely overbought. I think we're entering a consolidation probably throughout lunch, but I don't know.
What time is half the day over?
Well, half the day is over at noon,
1
but
o'clock?
there's really very little trading between 11:30 and 1:30. You know, like 1:30 to 4 is kind of the second session. You know, but we may very well float down during lunch. You know.
I'm just trying to figure out when these options the theta will kick in. Like, yo, I'm fucking.
It's kicked in now because the market's ripping and you're not hitting your highs on the prices. You know, you're not making new premium highs.
almost did, dude. What are you talking about?
Well,
I just made new highs a minute ago.
hey, you almost made money on this trade too. Almost doesn't count. But
I almost made it. You're right. I
yeah,
was there.
yep.
30 cents.
So, I mean, where's the premium now after we retrace this a little bit?
285.
Yeah. And if we break that 30-minute low, that's pretty encouraging.
The 30-minute low?
Yeah. The one behind us. The previous 30 minutes, which I'm looking at 11.99.
Why do I have time and sale? Get rid of this. How do I get rid of time, dude?
I don't know. I don't trade your platform, bro.
What did you say on the 30? We're about to break the low?
No, I said 11.99 is the low. It would be good if we broke that, and we're about a buck away.
Yeah.
Hey, Sweet Pea. No, he doesn't normally trade this size. Usually, he does it properly.
Sorry, man. I don't mean to
he
take
just
up your time.
No, that's all right, man. I don't mind talking you through this. I've been in this position.
I just need to get past this, bro, and I'll never make this mistake again.
Good. Then this has a lot of value.
11.99?
That's what I said.
We're almost there.
Yes, we are. So Sweet Pea, yeah, he normally trades properly,
bro,
and he's good at it. He makes good calls. He knows when to get out. He's I mean, when you get emotional like this and you get fearful like this, then you just stop thinking clearly. So that's why he keeps asking me, where's it going to go? Where's it going to go? But normally it's intelligent conversation with the guy, and I've even made money listening to him. Yeah, what's up, buddy?
You know what the volume is like? Comparative to like average?
I could throw it up. Give me a second.
I see like 500 million, but just trying to figure out what the average is.
Yeah, well, I won't get a number, but I'll see what it looks like in comparison to the other days. Oh man, really light volume, dude. Yesterday was a lighter day, a little lighter than average, and today is maybe a quarter of that.
Yeah, but the day's not done yet.
No, it's not. But it's a quarter of that. But we're halfway through the day. I mean, it should be half of that. Yeah. You know, but value can come on. I got 62, 600, 6,238,000.
No.
No. Okay. Well, it's too small
so
for my old ass.
Volume now is 500 million. Yesterday, I think it was like 2 billion.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't matter. Whatever.
Yeah. No, I got 624,000.
Yeah. Right now, I got. What do you mean? Volume for today?
Yeah.
I got 500.
Oh, I don't know what the multiple is.
Millions,
probably. Yeah. So yeah, we're probably relatively close.
Yeah, but
hey, I got another call coming in. I got to take this. I'll talk to you shortly. So yeah, Sweet Pea, he normally trades very well. He just but this is what happens. I mean, he's been doing so well and making money that I call it drunk by the scent of his own perfume. And people do that all the time. They get euphoric, they get too big, and they end up blowing themselves up. It happens all the time. And yet, it's hard to talk to a guy or direct him when he's caught in that euphoria. You had other questions too you wanted me to answer. Distressed trade is, how do I trade offshore? Okay, I answered your questions. All right, sorry about that. Just got a call from somebody else. So anyway, he's the crazy guy stewing. So if you got any questions, now's the time. Maybe instead of a trading channel, I should have like a trading psychology channel, and everybody who's strung out, could call in and talk to me. And I'll talk him through his trades, like his mommy. Actually, I'm kind of enjoying myself. I mean, my heart goes out to the guy. I know the pain he's feeling, man. I mean, I've been there before, and I mean, it's just a hard time. I mean, he didn't sleep last night, dude. I know all of those pains. I'm sure every trader out there knows it, you know. But hopefully, this works out for him, and he remembers this pain. Anybody study Ovid? He's an old Italian philosopher, poet, and I mean, back in a time when they spoke Latin in Italy. But he has a quote that goes basically, remember this pain, one day it will be useful to you. Kind of a mantra I live by. So no need to ever beat yourself up over your mistakes, because they're really lessons. Ooh, I'm cold. Anybody want to hear me complain about how cold I am? Because I am cold, man. I hate being cold. But I'm sure I have expressed that before. Damn. No, I don't use the VWAP. The MACD, which I like to call the Mac Daddy, is really the primary one I'm looking at right here. So if you're looking at the screen, I use the MACD. That cloud is the Ikamoto cloud, but I kind of hide all of the indicators and everything in that cloud. I just use the cloud to kind of give me perspective on where it's moving. And I'll use a 13 and an 8 moving average. And then, so that's basically really what I'm looking at. And then I have a few indicators that I wrote myself that kind of give me the extended value and, overextended and things like that. So I call those my proprietary indicators. But Sweet Pea, since you're new to us, I'll give you the whole spiel. I don't trade or make entries based on indicators. There's no indicator that gives me a signal to take a trade. I trade based on price action. So I have trend reversals and breakouts and reverse micro trends that I watch in price action, and that's where I take the trade. And normally, when I'm doing the trade, I kind of call them out and show you what I'm looking at and everything, and then I take the trade. You might have been here this morning when I took a directional trade. I mean, it was a little nonsense trade. I picked up like $175 a contract. And then I got stopped out on the rest. So when I take my trades, I do it in units of 3, and then at one target, I'll take off 1/3 of the trade, and then at another target, I'll take off another third of the trade, and then I usually leave the last third to see if I can catch a runner. Yeah, like a crazy day where I get 70 points or what have you. But I mean, in this kind of market, I usually capture about 500, 550, and that's an average, but about 500, 550 a contract. Oh, I just got a text from the guy. I guess the market's moving up. I wasn't looking. No, it wasn't the guy. Somebody else. Oh, my mother. Isn't that nice? Schedule for 8:30 a.m. tomorrow morning. All right, cool. So those are the indicators, but the indicators just kind of tell me how likely it is that the price action will work out. So we're breaking out right now. It looks like we're trying to break out, but I'm getting overextended indications on low charts. So like on the 2-minute, I'm getting overextended indication. So I lost my train of thought. Drat. So anyway, yeah, it's price action, man. You got to learn price. Oh, yeah, and you had said that you were an advisor. Yeah, big difference. I was accustomed to fundamental investing, and I did underwritings for companies. I did transaction financing for agricultural concerns, and then obviously investing in companies. And it was all about the fundamentals, business, things like that. So technicals are entirely different, man, almost counterintuitive. But what's interesting is once I really master the technicals, because I still invest long term, I use those to gauge when I'm going to buy what I like or how I can get the best price on what I like and things like that. But yeah, definitely a different animal. And what's most important is risk management. I don't care what your entries are, it's risk management. And you need to have a good understanding of how to protect your downside. And that's your priority. The first priority is protect your capital. Second priority is make money. And if you have good risk management and say you have a 2-to-1 ratio, like you expect, $100 profit for a $50 risk, then all you have to do is be right 33% of the time. And over the long term, you're going to be profitable. So that, risk management makes the game a lot easier, And then if you can't make money on the 2-to-1 ratio, then, you have to reevaluate your entries, your entry rules. But, if you have a decent entry rule and you can maintain 2-to-1 ratio, you just have to be right 33% of the time. But yeah, I mean, it's good if you have a good mentor and you stay away from blowups like this, what this kid's enduring, because then you get gun shy and forget about it. That's hard to come back from, man. I've seen, many very successful traders blow their career up by making these small mistakes. Looks like we're going to make that 17 mark. And I don't like this last 30-minute bar. Looks like it's closing strong. I mean, I like it for an up move, but, you know, I'm kind of rooting for a sell-off for this kid. Yeah, use that Ovid quote. I guess he can't come back and sue me. Maybe I will make that the tagline. Yeah, I'm surprised he hasn't called me. I mean, I'm a little bothered by this market going up too because I wanted to trade off aggressively so those put premiums increase and I could start taking put positions. I'm just not comfortable taking something close to the money. I just still feel there's going to be a sell-off in October. Ah, there he is. Let the games begin. Did you call me to give me a market quote?
No, so we just broke it. We're trying to figure out where the next resistance is.
I told you, man, 17. Between 17 and 20 is kind. I'm sorry?
Oh, I think it said 16, 17.
No, between 17 and 20 is the range that I was looking at.
Okay. Well, we just made a high.
Yeah, we did. I mean, it's grinding its way up. I mean, it can continue to grind its way up, but I like it better than those strong bars that show initiative to the upside.
Yeah.
You know?
When's the afternoon reversal? When would it start? After lunch?
Yeah, it could snap right after lunch.
I'm saying if it was to happen.
1:30. That could be the snap right there, right around 1:30. I mean, yeah, you know, you could see that consistently, but there's no guarantees there.
Of course.
Okay.
Just, at 305 right now. Fuck. $8,000 loss. Damn it. 8,300 now. Fuck.
You've seen a higher premium, and at lower strike prices. So, I mean that's.
What?
I said you've seen higher premiums at lower strike prices, at lower market prices.
No, I haven't. For this spread?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
You were higher than 304.
320.
Yeah, okay, so...
Highest, we're at 315 right now. Now we're at 320.
Oh, really? Is it?
Dude.
Yeah, but we've seen 320 before, but the market has been lower.
No, we haven't.
Oh, really? You haven't seen 320 before?
No.
I thought you were out like 9 Gs.
$320. I'm out 8,500.
Yeah, I thought earlier you had told me you were out 9 Gs.
Anyways, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I know. You're a little strung out.
What?
I said, I know. You're a little strung out. I understand.
14 points out of the money, dude.
Yep.
Fucking scared. When do you think we turn around? Like 5 minutes?
I mean, look, man, it's really not moving up that aggressively. The momentum is fading off. On the 2-minute, we're making a double top right here.
The 2-minute.
Yeah. On the 30-second bar, I mean, it looks like this could be the beginning of a trend reversal based on the 30-second price action. I mean, we're going to have to break below that low. And you could see, if you look at the 30-second, did I say 30-minute? I'm talking about 30-second. So if we break the
I don't have 30 seconds.
Oh, okay.
My lowest is 1 minute.
If we break below the 1445, that starts a downtrend.
14.45. Okay.
Yeah.
50 cents away. My theta is now 278, bro. The options are at 310. You're telling me that these things will open up at 10 cents tomorrow? Come on.
If we're not at the strike price, doesn't that seem logical? I mean, who's going to buy it? I mean, where's the value? You know, if it pushes up, the price will go up a little bit. But it would probably be 10 cents by 50 cents on the open. Yeah, you know, with the mid at
I just need to get past today, then.
35 cents, is it? Yeah, you do.
320, bro. Fuck. Because if we break 20, where's the next resistance? I'm fucked, right?
Yeah. I mean, but the next resistance is far away.
And then you just wait it out and hope to God that it dips tomorrow. Is that what
I mean, if I was in a small position, yeah, I could possibly do that. I mean, it's not how I normally trade, but
And when was the last time we saw 6 up days? We have seen it.
Yeah, we've seen it, but it's not common.
Fuck, man, nothing can bring this fucking thing down, dude. It's like it just keeps fucking moving up.
Yeah, I think tomorrow we trade around that 478 range, and then the following day maybe a little.
478, bro, you crazy.
Yeah, and then the following day a little below it.
You've been so off, dude. I mean, I guess that's wishful thinking, but
no, it's not wishful thinking. It seems logical. I mean, I'm not going to hit it on a gnat's ass, but I bet we move down towards that range for the next 2 days. And I mean, I don't know how off I've been. I knew not to take this trade.
325 highs of the day. Awesome. Fuck, 330, the highs of the day. Fuck, we just broke the highs, didn't we? Shit, dude.
Yeah, we're grinding up. Well, look, yeah, you know, 17 is no surprise, right?
And then what? Then I'm done. It's a wrap. I got to close it out after 17.
No, not necessarily. You're looking at like 28.
Dude, Amazon's down big. What the fuck? Why the hell is this market up? All right, 12 o'clock, man. In a minute, let's see maybe if premiums start dropping.
Got a double top on the Russell. Got a double top on the NASDAQ. I mean, I'm not saying this market's going to fall apart, but at least, yeah, you know, retrace a little bit.
This has to be algorithms, dude. They see 4,500, they just buy the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Has to be, dude.
Yeah, I believe that's the case. And, yeah, you know, there's a bit of euphoria with numbers coming out and shit. You know, which is, I don't want to keep reiterating that.
Yeah, please.
Yep. So if you lose all your money, will your wife divorce you?
I gotta go, bro.
All right. I guess that question was inappropriate. If he said yes, I was going to ask her if I could get her number. See, this is why I left the financial industry, because it just brings out the evil in you. I wouldn't jest with him, but I'm pretty convinced that he's going to walk away from this trade. Yeah, so I mean, it's really no laughing matter. I mean, when you take a beating like that and you have a change of life, and I mean, especially as a young man, I mean, that it's devastating. It's devastating. I've been in business since I'm 19, and I mean, I've seen shit like that. Well, maybe 18. I was 18 when I opened my first company. And I've seen people come and go, man. And it's just, it's horrendous when things fall apart and people lose their money. But again, I don't think that's what's going to transpire here. So that's why I don't mind giving them those little digs. I mean, I'm having such a good time streaming today that I don't even want to duck out. Usually I duck out at around noon. And I got shit to do around the estate. I don't know. But it's cold and I don't want to be outside. Well, it's actually warming up. I've got the doors open now in the office. Heard some birds this morning, but I don't hear any now. I was up really early. I heard some fox, too, carrying on. I got up here yesterday and ton of turkey and deer on the front meadow. Mm-hmm. All right, I tell you what. What I'm going to do is I'm going to split for a little bit. I'll leave the stream up. You know what? No, I'm not going to do that, man. I'm going to call it a wrap. I had a good time today. I appreciate everybody stopping in. If you like what I'm doing, hit the subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I'm up. Hit the like because it's like tipping your host, and I really appreciate that. If there's something you guys want from me, you could shoot me an email or leave it in a chat or leave it in a comment, and I'm happy to go over some securities and things like that. I do it in my end of the day wrap up, and I do a morning meeting. So before the market opens, I do a morning meeting, and we post that. I do an EOD, or an end of the day, and we post that looking at what I expect for the next day, so you can check those out. I can include whatever securities you have. Just give me some background on the securities, like what you're going to do with them, or what how you're trading them, if it's a long-term investment. I mean, if it's a meme hype stock, all the patterns are the same, and it's not my way of trading, and that's silly foolishness. But if you want some insight, and it's all technical, I don't have any fundamental information on the stuff you're looking at. So again, hit me up. And just remember that what you heard today is what you should not be doing, man. You have to be cool and calm. I suggest everybody meditate before they start trading, and just just be at peace. So that's a wrap for today. I appreciate you all coming in. It was good to meet you, Sweet Pea. Hope you come back.